Welcome to the Pulse Wave Ambient Pressure Troubleshooting video series. To begin, press the power button on your Pulse Wave device. On initialization, the system will perform one full pressurization cycle. It will completely drain the water bladder and refill to the preset pressure. Select the appropriate body region and then press the body icon to enter the treatment screen. Now push the start button to begin as if we were treating a patient. You'll notice a water icon in the bottom right side of the screen. This is your ambient pressure control panel. It has two sides, A for inflation and B for deflation. Watch what happens when we bring the A control down. It deflates the bladder. Notice how the bladder is slowly deflating. The inflation pump is too low in power. If we bring the B pump higher, it will deflate the bladder even more and more rapidly. Lowering the B pump and bringing the A pump higher will help it inflate. You can see here that the bladder is slowly inflating, but it's not enough. We only lowered the deflation pump strength. The inflation pump isn't strong enough to keep it at a full bladder. We can fix this by increasing pressure or by making the A pump more powerful. It's already making a difference. The bladder is getting fuller, but if we increase it too much, the bladder will get way too big. Keeping your pumps balanced is important to maintain the right pressure for the right treatment. The best settings for this type of unit is to have your A pump at 3 or 4 with your B pump at 1. It will decrease on its own, but you can use the manual buttons to deflate it faster if needed. Don't forget to save your work by closing out the panel. The device has 3 different presets for treatment pressure. By selecting the different presets by going from 1 to 3, you'll notice the bladder will inflate as the preset goes higher in number. If you want to decrease the preset, the bladder will start to deflate. However, if you jump from 3 to 1, it will fully and rapidly deflate or drain the bladder to readjust the pressure inside. When it's readjusting, it will always overinflate. In order to get it back to preset 1, you'll need to manually deflate it to the correct size. After it's back to square 1, you can readjust the size to presets again. You'll now notice the bladder is maintaining the correct pressure. If this doesn't work, there may be a pressure vacuum in the unit. To relieve the vacuum, go to the reservoir on the back of the unit. You'll need to loosen it by turning it to the left. Do not fully take it out. Inflate the bladder while the reservoir is loose for a few seconds. Now you can go back to the reservoir. Turn it to the right to tighten it back to the unit. Thank you for watching. Please contact our tech support line for any questions you may have during this training series. Our number is 877-848-1110.